Surprisingly, the main character, Jack, created the top-tier hero, Lucy, but before she even reached her growth stage, she already had the power to defeat the good guys, and this was just the beginning. Even if she did nothing, she would only get stronger with time. Not long ago, they were discovered by the forces of good. Their continent was about to be invaded, but Jack, holding onto his development-focused philosophy, kept pushing forward. The nation's infrastructure was already solid, and now he was planning to build up its military. Building an army, though, was expensive. Resources would be tight at first, so Jack decided to summon another hero. The most helpful one at the moment was Alice, the queen of all bugs. Her powers were incredible. She could enhance insect units. With Alice, even the weakest longhorn beetle could become frontline combat power, and the resources needed to summon them were incredibly cheap. After testing, Jack discovered that the meat trees they planted not only satisfied the bugs' hunger, but each tree also summoned a longhorn beetle. This meant they would never run out of these creatures. Alice's value was clear. On top of that, she could produce larvae, providing a steady stream of labor, whether for internal affairs or battle. She was the perfect hero for Jack's situation, especially in the early stages. Although other heroes had unique abilities, their help was limited, and many of them were obsessed with world conquest. Only Alice was normal. With both Alice and Lucy, they no longer needed to worry about battle power. However, the resources required to summon the all-powerful queen were still insufficient, so they'd have to wait a little longer. As the number of longhorn beetles grew, Jack gained full control over the surrounding forests. It turned out there were some nearby cities, and all of them remained neutral. Even if discovered, they wouldn't immediately start a war. The biggest threat right now was the Holy Kingdom and the Elven Nation, two righteous factions that were still far away. Jack didn't think they needed to worry about them in the short term. Then, something unfortunate happened. An armed group was approaching. They were scouts sent by the Holy Kingdom. Jack didn't want to provoke them just yet, so he asked Lucy to try a gentle approach to send them away. Lucy, following Jack's instructions, disguised herself as a dark elf fleeing into the forest. She claimed that everything was peaceful and asked them not to disturb their lives. However, the Holy Knights didn't believe her. They had received a divine omen. A disaster was about to strike. How could they leave empty-handed? The leader of the Holy Knights was highly ranked, almost on the same level as a low-tier dragon. This made him very arrogant, and he decided to break in forcefully. Seeing that a fight was unavoidable, Lucy dropped the disguise. Suddenly, darkness enveloped the area. When the leader opened his eyes again, he found the ground covered in the blood of his comrades. The mercenary group they brought was wiped out. Only he and one other knight survived. Do you think they'll make it out alive?